First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Hi, I'm Daniel Hill and welcome to my Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. There was no new major news announced for Instagram since most of the United States is enjoying a day off today. But I did want to talk about a feature that I recently discovered existed. Maybe everyone else has known that it's been around for a long time, but I never noticed it before. If you were watching an Instagram video and you want to zoom in on things, you couldn't previously. You could with a picture, you could pinch to zoom in on something, but now with Instagram you can actually zoom in on videos. Just pinch and zoom in the same way you would with a photo. It's a really nice thing to be able to do on video to see perhaps what's going on in the background or other details you want to take a closer look at. Adweek.com had a really interesting article that I wanted to talk about as well. The title of the article, How Instagram Analytics Can Help Boost ROI in 2019. Understanding the algorithm is key. Now, this article has a lot of valuable insights that I definitely recommend taking a look at, but it talks about a couple of specific things that I wanted to highlight. The first is noticing what your engagement rates are. It says in the article that if you review your Instagram content performance monthly, you can compare it against previous months and campaigns. If you can identify both the wins and fails, you'll be able to build a stronger content calendar for the future. What that means is what I've always said. If you go into your Instagram business analytics and you look and see how posts have done, how your audience has responded to those posts, do more of what your audience wants to see. This article says it in a much better way than I did. It also says to use the Instagram Stories poll results as a metric. You can ask a question in an Instagram Stories poll and see how your audience responds. And then the third thing they recommend is looking at your click-through rates, seeing how often people click through to your website from your profile and why, as well as the call to action link that you can add to your Instagram stories if you have more than 10,000 followers. Definitely take a look at this article on adweek.com. It has some very, very good points. And now on to the question of the day.
How do I mute people?
If you're tired of someone's posts or stories, or maybe even both, you may want to take a little break from them. Instagram refers to that as muting. If you want to mute someone, go to one of their posts and tap on the three dots in the top right corner. From there, you can pick the option mute and then a window pops up. You can mute their posts or mute their posts and their story, or you can click cancel. Another way to do it is to go to the person's profile page and in the top right corner, click the three dots and then choose mute. From there, you have the option to mute posts, mute story, or mute posts and story. So if you want to take a little break from someone, you can. Now, they won't know that you muted them. Muting is different from blocking. You just won't see any of their posts or stories, so you can enjoy that little break. If you want to hear more tips and tricks about Instagram, how to use stories, please check out my Instagram Stories podcast, which you can find on iTunes, the Google Play Store, or wherever you get podcasts. On the most recent episode, I interviewed digital storyteller Josh Clemens, where he shares some of the strategies that he recommends for his clients. Thanks for listening.